So we made it to Manchester in one lift, can you believe it? And here we are, we're walking into Contact Theatre in Manchester to go to Raw, which is a great hip-hop poetry night. And hopefully there'll be a cypher going on around the back, we're going to find out. And yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yo, thank you, sir. I'm glad for the pass. Now check out my rap. Pick up the beat, now we're out on the street. Say hi to the lens, say hi to my friends.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to your show.
The room is nearly empty, but don't tempt me, I'll still rhyme all night after you've all gone home. I'm so
I used to do some MC stuff, but not anymore. No. Yeah. Maybe, okay. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Forget the mic check. Gotta keep the brain in check, avoid the train wreck. By eating properly, sleeping soundly, expose yourself to beauty instead of in your room moody. Indulge in art, express your heart, find an outlet that is set by yourself for your own health. Cultivate creative wealth. Stay away from the voices. Remember, you have choices, but voices must be expressed, but not in your head in a line, a rhyme, a painting, not waiting to have your say. Don't play computer games all day and smoke joints till you can't connect the points that are your stars, your czars, your totems. I have my poems to keep my sanity, to speak when no one will listen to me. So put it on paper and the pen will waver till you can decipher the future as a lover, not a hater. You forget how much lung capacity it requires, don't you? I think I just like pulled a bit of lung in my back. Do you know you've actually got lung in your back? It's mental. Right, so I'm gonna, I don't know how long, can I do a normal poem now? Yes, thank you. Right. Back in my comfort zone. So this is a special one just for you, monkey poet Matt, whose name I checked because I was also unsure. But I had the decency to pre-check, you know what I mean? And it's got some filth at the start, which will like make you feel at home. I was fingered by a terrorist. He told our mate, smell this, smell Catherine Brogan. I was mortified, broken. While smoking and discussing with an old friend of mine 10 years down the line, he tells me our old mate was arrested of late, driving in a car with men, balaclavas, guns and ammunition, on the way to do a deed driven by some ancient creed. I think his name was Mark. He was swarthy, hair was dark, he was into socialism and anti-war protesting. Mate, schoolmate became a cop, something terrorists want to stop, so the dissident group fingered this fresh recruit. A housemate of my neighbour, a worker selling his labour, living beside a playground. They all heard the sound, click, click, boom. Ronan's in a tomb. And we ask why the violence, hold a minute silence, do another peace walk. Oma enters global news talk. Once again, Oma and bomb reverberate around like song. And I ask why my generation carries on the killing when they could just chill or go fishing. Thank you. Thank you. And see what I did there? I reeled you in with some smuts. And then like, so what else? What are we feeling like today? What kind of poem would we like to hear, Manchester? What do they want? Armadillos! Armadillos! No, I'm not a freestyle poet. I can't start taking words from the floor. That's just gonna all end in tears. And okay, So I'm gonna do, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Usually I like to get here and sort of like feel the room. I don't know enough hip-hoppy poems. I think that's the problem. But it's all good. So I'll just say one now and stop babbling. That would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do a poem about, okay. This is kind of like imagining St. Catherine as like a sort of washed up celebrity, like sort of pissed off that like nobody knows who she is anymore. So imagine me as the character of St. Catherine. So, they used to worship me in early Christianity from 600 AD, believe my body flew across the sea. Had this swell pad in Mount Sinai and pilgrims would flock by. And I've got bear merchandise, cause any girl that's wise knows you need product. And saints know how to flog it. Now you get a ring. Can't beat that Christian bling. Church got relics, reproduction objects, pictures, posters, car stickers. You think Star Wars was worst? Catholicism cracked it first. I had fans. I had stalkers, cross continents, my admirers. You think you've seen stage shows? You want to see how mine goes. You already heard the post-death flight to Sinai. I broke the wheel where pagans wanted me to die. That's where the Catherine wheel comes in. I was voted one of the 14 most useful saints in heaven, and I counted my virginal martyrdom. But now, my saint's day's been withdrawn. Scholars say, come on, a flying body. They ask why my story is so close to Hypatia. Both lived in Alexandria. She a pagan, me a Christian. She had students, I had converts. She the pagan, she the mathematician, me the pure one. But since 2002, my saint's day's been made optional. Thanks, John Paul. And thank God for EasyJet. Now pilgrims can easily get to my far-flung retreat at prices you can't beat. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, check me out. That's lovely. Check out the Poetry Hitch all this week. I'm going to be hitching to Edinburgh, Glasgow, Cumnock, and back to London again. And you can watch it on YouTube. /Poetry Hitch, so please look at it and tell your friends. And yes, give it up for your lovely host, Funky Poets!
That was Catherine or Kathleen, depending on which way you want to play that. Poetry Hitch in YouTube, definitely.
So just had a great night at Raw at the Contact Theatre. We've had Freestyle Pyramid, which unfortunately I didn't even get through the heat, but oh well, it's all good. We've had some really good open micers. There's been a really good cypher out the back. So yeah, it's been a really good night in Manchester.
From here to there, as we rock outside the wombat contact with the theatre. We disappear, then we rebuild the chandelier within the light. You're not getting back. Here.